Ladies and Germans, how are you all doing? This is Onord.
This is Rangru, hello, hello, hello.
And folks, we're coming to you today with Season 8, I believe it is, Division 1 coverage of the League. Today on Slutsk East, Rang, who do we have?
On left-hand side in the blue, we have P. Yuri Tanner playing 16th Panzer Division with a Maverick income. Right-hand side in red, we have Onord playing 2nd Guard Tank Corps, also with a Maverick income.
You know, looking at this right now, and I just realized I'm throwing on my sexy commentating voice. But I love looking at the 16th Panzer and seeing the fact that for the first two phases, they really only have, about a dozen tanks. And the last, they have one card that gives them just as many armored fighting vehicles as everything else up to that point. It's kind of weird looking at the 16th and realizing that you've really got to get the bang for your buck, and I don't know how well that really happens when you go super heavy tank.
Yeah, he's really going, bringing out the entire bloody zoo of all the Tigers available to you, including the B-Phase Tiger. Yeah, of course, 2nd Guard Tank Corps, a bit more plentiful in tanks, but frankly, T-3045 is not that great. What is interesting, though, is this bloody... What's he doing with these PTRSs?
Looks like they're dying, sir. Well, a couple of them anyway. I mean, one's going to get away. I'm actually also kind of fascinated, too. Such a crazy amount of PTRS is being invested early on here. This is going to be very, very bad, because right now, Tanner's going to be running back through to saying, where are all of the little snipers around? And it's just going to be constant nagging partisan kind of attacks.
Yeah, it's a very good position. You can definitely snipe some armored vehicles coming down the road. But also, Tanner invested in two Focke-Wulf bombers right off the bat. Two North-Reactors fighters, because they are fighter bombers. And also a reconnaissance aircraft as well. Yeah, it's a straight recon, so that's a heavy air power investment. I definitely shows on the ground, because his ground game is a bit light all around.
Well, yeah, and he's going to lose one of those recon right now. Yep. And the mobile wagon, they should be able to get the Yak-9T? What is that, 37 mil?
37 mil. A mobile 37 mil on a Ragan, of all things. Ragan being a Panzer IV chassis.
Oh, no. I was actually, for some reason, I was thinking 37 mil fire come up from Onord's side of things. But no, it's actually the Yak-9, despite trailing smoke, proving he is still game, which I'm not really sure I would be quite so sanguine about this. The other Focke-Wulf might be able to get... No, there we go. Okay.
There we go. That's exactly what he needed. He really needs to make good use out of those Focke-Wulfs. That is a heavy investment. We're seeing Onord countering buying 137 and 125mm anti-aircraft gun. And yeah, standard trove. I mean, it's Maverick, so neither side is gonna have any crazy income advantage. Zero income advantage. But I'm...
Wait. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Look to the south. I think we have a napalm bombing run by recon aircraft.
Oh, they have the name. I forgot about that.
Yes. So this is a weird thing. We don't see this very often. But yes, these guys do have napalm bombs, which frankly is going to be super necessary to actually try to dig anybody out of this town just to the north of the river. Southern town, we know that there's always not a whole lot of fighting going on there per se. But this town here, it's hard enough, I think, from the German side, from this western side of the map, to aggress to the east. This is actually a very interesting way of trying to get around that.
Yeah, and he is bringing up infantry reinforcements immediately to try to take advantage of this devastating bombing strike right here. There's, unironically, could do a lot of damage because of how clumped up the Soviet forces are. And actually going to be keeping one on standby, probably just for reconnaissance work.
Well, he's got two that have actually yet to drop their loads, I believe. So he's got four more. So one bomber by itself actually was able to force the Ultimate Cheeky Squad into a fallback position. We do have, by the way, the PTRS update. One of them died. The other one is still hanging out and has a commanding view if anybody goes from that central reinforcement point back to the north. And I think it's even possible for the mobile wagon to get sniped out if that PTRS reveals itself at an inopportune time.
Yeah, unfortunately, the mobile wagon has changed its path and to go a little bit closer to the front line now. Bit of a shame. I really hope that PTRS is unlikely, but if it was to kill maybe a Tiger, it would be kind of cool.
That'd be called poaching, and they would go to prison, of course. So, just saying.
Yeah.
But you notice here, what had been usually was supposed to be like a horrible uphill battle, literally and figuratively, now, for the most part, really isn't a massive issue. Look at this. Like, it's like a very calm advance. They have 3 full squads. A Pioneer squad that's a little dinged up, sure. But this is not how this fight's supposed to be going. The Soviets are supposed to be, devastatingly, bleeding them for every square inch, meter, centimeter, whatever, proper measurement you want to use. And it just...
usually...
Please.
From Onord side, you want to be pushing heavily on that hill. You want to deny any sort of foothold. Because once you fully capture that hill, it's over for that flank at least. So I think he's misplaying a bit by just being so passive, because he's allowing Tanner to really build up a decent force here.
That's true, but right now he's going to take out one of the 3 PaK-40s here by a PE-2 strike in the north, and he knows exactly what that bad boy is. That's 600 kg. Skadoosh.
Good hit, and he's following up immediately with a not huge, but a significant enough force to actually take his position.
But is he? I mean, the machine gun's still there. It's a heavy machine gun, and technically he should have the range. Oh, but the Alpha can't see it. The Alpha can't see it, though, either. Okay.
Yeah.
Also, finally, we see a mortar track on the field. Love this call-in. Mobility, firepower. Ooh, is there a second one? Oh, there it is.
Wow,
You're absolutely right.
That's heavy investment, but good heavy investment, because mortar half-tracks are some of our favorite units in these casts. And for good reason. You're seeing that is to really feel the effects of accurate radio-controlled mortar fire.
Now, folks, when he says by radio-controlled, he means that when they fire the round, there's a dude that pilots it by a tiny camera in the nose. It makes it super accurate.
Yeah, it's pretty much a highly experimental miniaturized version of the Fritz X bomb, which the Germans used to sink the Roma in 1943.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's one of those Wunderwaffen that's not to be confused with the Wunderwaffel, which is the greatest breakfast of all time. So, idiot dad jokes aside, the northern push is completely gone. I'm sorry to say. I apologize. Please go for it, sir.
No problem. It's just... He's getting very good hits and all these static weaponry. Onord is really not playing second guard tank or like a tank corps. He barely has any tanks. Mainly he's got like a few T-34, like 1 or 2 along the line, but really just focusing more on the support guns and infantry.
Which I'm not going to say it's impossible to play that way, but when you have a heavy cannon, yes, you need to go and just barrage in more ways than one, and the best way to do that is to just put so many targets out there that your quantity has a quality all by itself.
Oh, the PTRS is going to snipe his grill.
Oh no.
No.
That's an oh honey moment. The grill is okay. This is over.
He's microing. You just need to lay in. Robert, you can't penetrate your grill with a PTRS, something's up.
Exactly. There's tons and tons of holes in it already. How can you not penetrate a grill? And the napalm
just
squad.
Cooks itself.
Exactly. It's a barbecue that kills lots of crowds. Another one of the brave recon pilots goes down, but this yak might actually die from ground fire. Yes, he does. Wow.
Damn. I've seen a big guard push here.
Low key, I think the mobile wagon might be one of my favorite vehicles, just because it's so ridiculously derpy, but still so effective.
Yeah, I think it's a sort of laid out optional armor, because it goes up into a little bulletproof box.
Well, and the fact too that right now, watch us start to devastate this infantry in a second between the 222 and the mobile wagon. This guard push, it's good, and they're going to kill these guards and these grenadiers almost for sure. Between the mortars and the 222 and the mobile wagon, yeah, you've got to fall back.
Yeah, Bridgehead was just a little bit too narrow for him. He really suffered the effects of the artillery. He's now bringing up his ISU 152 to support, but it's a little bit too late now.
Yes, it is. Now, it is worth mentioning, though, that it is a 15-9. We haven't been paying attention to a lot of the flags. There was an MG42 to the north of this German town, and that's gone. And you can see right now, because of that, there is going to be some more aggression over here on the southern side, the southern front.
Yeah. Seeing those Panzer Grenadiers try to push through, Pioneer support. We also see a bunch of pioneers being deployed in the back line doing some anti-partisan duty on the PTRSs. So even though the PTRSs didn't exactly kill anything, yeah, he is tying up resources in the back.
Yes, absolutely. PE2 is probably going to go down over here. Yes, he was able to go and kill an infantry squad and potentially cause some hassles, but the Focke-Wulf finishes what the mobile wagon starts. Even if he dies, I would call that a win.
Yeah. And we got more Focke-Wulfs being brought in as well for some accurate bombing fire. You know, Tanner's also been playing this very
atypically,
like not tank heavy. Like neither side, for being Panzer divisions or tank divisions, has not really used many tanks. So we're starting to see a bit of a change now in Onord spending as he's getting some actual T-34s up north.
Up in the O-North?
O-North.
O-North, indeed. Mobile Wagon's going to fall victim over here to the softball traveling. Oh no. I'm shocked. He's not shocked. In fact, he takes no damage whatsoever. There we go. He's finally surprised by something. But the Mobile Wagon not quite engaging just yet. You are going to see here at the same time Germans rushing some troops. In fact, even their first real armored fighting vehicle is on the map. I don't really consider a Grill to be a frontline fighting vehicle here.
Nah.
But technically it's an assault gun, not a tank, is what someone was saying in the comments.
That's true.
And not just me.
That's true, but at the same time, none of those people have my comments, a fact for which I am very happy.
Well, the PTRS finally goes down, the Pioneers, picking them off, and yeah, even though Onord has a good point advantage, it doesn't feel like his positions where he's holding these flags are very stable. Yeah, he's gonna definitely lose them with this counterattack Tanner is planning, especially up north. There's a heavy investment in firepower.
There's a heavy investment in firepower, but the Panzer Schreck is going to go down before he even really gets to fight. And the P4 Führer, well, those are good, but, you know, the T-34-85, especially the 44 variant, kind of scary.
It's actually a pretty scary tank in that sort of engagement. It's just about whether he can stop his stern pioneers from getting into the forest and then killing the Panzer IV, which, yeah, it's going to come down to this mini-tank engagement here.
Well, that's the weird thing, isn't it? So we're supposed to see a T-34 kind of creeping ever so slowly forwards, but there's a PaK-40 who's got 2 rounds yet to be able to engage. And I know what the T-34 is on? No, he's aiming at the infantry. That's a shame. He's going to go down pretty quickly here then.
Yeah.
But even as that happens, mortar tracks, one of which has died, hasn't it? One has died? Has one died? No.
No way. Yeah, one's dead. One got blapped. I think by the ISU-152.
Yep.
That's a good snipe. Those mortar half tracks can be absolutely devastating, as we're seeing down south in this little hill push. The Avtos have pretty much been pinned down, and the German infantry pushing on through. It's going to be vital for that Panzer Schreck to snipe that T-34.
Yes, but at the same time, another PE2 being called in. And actually, I really like this response because, yes, there's a potential to get suppression damage. Yes, there's a potential to be taken out. But even if you take suppression damage, that just means your bombs go over a wider area, which, hey, is not really that bad of an idea here.
No. A very good strike here. But however, the T-34 did get shreked. And there's not a whole lot of frontline units left to defend Onord's position, so Tanner has a pretty good opportunity here to get some frontline.
Yes, he does. Northern side, an airstrike of epic proportions coming on here. 2 Focke-Wulfs in the area. Got the scout plane doing his thing. Unmask. Was he trying to unmask that 37mm? Because if he did a really good job, but then didn't follow it up.
Yeah.
So, oh well.
And we're finally seeing our first heavy tank from Tanner's side, a regular Tiger 1. I really hope we see a Tiger 2, because unironically, this is actually a very good map for the Tiger 2.
Wide open spaces, a lot of kind of area to hunt, and since you have that beautiful, beautiful 2K kind of range, why wouldn't you want that?
Yeah. We're also seeing heavy investment in 2 Katyushas here from Onord, and this can, depending on how he uses it, it can be make or break. We have seen multiple times Katyushas being used inefficiently, trying to just like counter battery stuff. They're much, better used for suppression, a concentrated area. But I don't really see. I guess he's going to try to shoot them up north at this infantry blob, but there's nothing really all that as receive our vision, like blobby to blow up.
You know, and
all the forces are generally spread out.
And that's the thing, honestly, I would have brought it to the south.
Yeah.
If nothing else, to give you time to kind of reset, because it's 1410. Yes, Tanner is still down. But I feel like, outside of a couple of engagements, we have this guard squad in the center that's basically dead. We have a T-34-76, which, yes, is there. Yes, it is scary, but it's a T-34-76 that's not going to clean up these Pioneers by himself. Like, it just... I feel like there are other areas that would be better served having an area of effect denial weapon.
Yeah. And Tanner's just making fantastic progress here down south.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this area is so, rich in flags. Yeah, if he just kills these 3 units, and it's like, yeah, a few superiors and guards are being brought up, it's not, huge of a deal, really. He can, quickly turn this into a +2 for Tanner.
Northern side, by the way, the mobile wagon probably will attract too much attention. Oh, no. This is actually delicious. Okay. So, T-34-85 is rotating, trying to pick up the mobile wagon, right? He might even do that. But the Tiger's going to see that. And he's going to go, and he's on the prowl.
He is. He can smell the blood in the water. The mobile wagon managing to dodge those shots like an absolute champ. Tiger coming in, doing what it does best, which is shoot stuff with its guns. It has multiple guns. Some are larger than the others.
And the funny thing, too, is the guard squad comes up and says, "Aha! PTRD! Plink, plink." But this is not a Japanese tank, sir. No, this is not high go. This is more of a high no. And that's exactly what happens. The Russians decide that discretion is the better part of valor, and they fall away.
Yeah, and then the T-34 is getting awfully close, which is more beneficial for T-34. His Katyusha strike, actually, if he stuns that Tiger and pushes with the T-34, he can catch a lot of units with their pants down.
If.
Yeah. And that Tiger didn't even get fully suppressed.
No. And that's a problem. Now, the T-34-85 being engaged by both the 20 mil and that was yes, a 37 mil over here on the mobile wagon. So both those guys, plucky. Great idea. I don't think it's gonna kill though.
King Tiger Khan. King Tiger.
Oh,
a sight
okay.
To be shook, Oh
my gosh, it's so beautifully inefficient. There's a weird air sweep happening to the north, south. Wow, I got that confused by Normandy. So I got that messed up. Taking out a single Focke-Wulf, but kind of an odd decision to bring in all of that. Tiger goes down.
What? Oh. I missed it on my screen, but wow. Good job, T-34. Now kill the bigger Tiger. You leveled up.
I can see the entire thing's flashing for us right before our eyes. The T-34-85 to the northern side gets away after getting his scalp, really. Getting that pelt.
Yeah. And Onord is actually doing a decent job. I think better than what we expected in holding his position. Like, he still holds at, kind of central town position. The southern town position, he's just kind of throwing in bodies, and it's working. The Panzer Grenadiers have not been as effective. He's got good air support backing him up. I don't feel like he's really going to be able to sufficiently counterattack, but he can hold that position.
True. Meanwhile, there's a 222. I turned away because there are small children here. He engaged a T-34-76, and it kind of had the War Thunder experience when you have something that's like 4 tiers behind what you're supposed to be bringing to the field. And this guy's like, "Who is it?" As you knock on the armor on the outside. I mean, that's exactly what we had happen here.
I can surely kill an M1A1 Abrams in my King Tiger. I'm being very helpful to my team.
By donating points to the otother team. I think charity's a wonderful thing. This is oddly intimidating, having the 3 Yak 9s out.
Yeah. It's just a certain dominance with... Is he strafing the King Tiger?
Yes, he is.
Actually, that's a pretty effective strafing run.
Because it's the 37 mils. The 12-7s don't do anything, but the 37 mils can give suppression.
Oh, yeah.
So.
He's got a lot of those Normandies.
5 whole beaches of them. And another run. Jeez, yes, here we go.
Wow. That's what you need to do. I mean, it is the King Tiger. It's a scary tank, but you can scare it quite easily if you bring enough high explosives.
Kind of an interesting idea to kind of see like, oh wait, Razvedka actually doing what they do best and just picking on other scout units. Kind of a weird thing to see the Razvedka be so effective.
Yeah. And T-3045, like I usually kind of dismiss the tank quite a lot, but he's managed to use the few he brought in quite effectively.
I think...
Always
please.
Shooting the King Tiger. I don't know if those are side shots or not, but good shots nonetheless.
Technically, it was side shots, yes.
Yeah.
How many yaks does he have? Okay, well, he's trying to hit him with PE2s. Yeah, that's not going to happen, but yep. that's so, cute.
Whole yak attack.
And a little belated, but a good idea. Bringing in 220 mils to try to go and keep... Ooh.
Oh, yeah, that's what happens.
I was going to say that's game, and I... yeah. Wow.
Wow. I'm honestly... It felt like Tanner was gaining that good momentum in like the early to mid part B phase, and I was fairly certain he's going to break through Onord's line somewhere heavily. But Onord, just like in Moscow, held the position and fought back the Germans.
And just bleed and bleed and bleed and bleed. So yeah.
And yeah, pretty standard KD difference on the kill side. Roman, the T-34, channeling a little bit of the Empire.
Whoa.
Killing the King Tiger. Not bad. And the regular Tiger.
Yeah, I mean, he's going for like the grand slam of African beasts here on that one.
Yeah.
Going from the losses side. One Focke-Wulf, he's going to be carping the entire day, talking about how he killed an Ognomachiki and a couple of Maxims, but, if I had to say something about it, I feel like the air power might have been where Onord, honestly, by not investing early, might have actually really done a lot better for himself.
Yeah, he managed to set up a good anti-aircraft net and then engage the fighters rather than just trying to one-on-run, or he's instead of trying to engage the fighters in honorable duels, you just buy the anti-aircraft guns first, bait the enemy fighters over your anti-aircraft net, and then kill them when they run away. There's no real honor in an aircraft fight.
No, I mean it's a knife fight with lots of horsepower sitting in front of you. So I mean, yeah.
Not bad, Joe. Good job, Onord.
Really well done. Really well done. I did not expect that either. So congratulations over here to Onord. Better luck next time over here from Peoria Tanner. I mean, we didn't even get to see Junkers coming on out. He had 7 of them waiting in the wings.
A shame.
A shame indeed. But folks, that's going to do it for us on this D1 match. Thursday, of course, another match coming your way. Until then, I'm Conolberg.
I'm Rangru. Take it easy.